Hello there, friends. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to observe something quite fascinating. Certain women over 50 always manage to look effortlessly elegant, as if they know something the rest of us don't. Today, I'm sharing 6 closely guarded secrets that wealthy women over 50 use, but rarely reveal to others. These aren't about expensive designer labels. They're practical approaches that work for real women with real bodies and sensible budgets. And make sure to stay until the end, because the bonus tip? It's the game changer I've seen transform the appearance of some of the most stylish women I know after 50. These are straightforward adjustments anyone can implement starting today. Before we begin this journey together, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Please comment your city below and hit that subscribe button if you're ready to discover these powerful style secrets. Now, let's start with the fundamental principle that makes all the difference. Tip 6. Why tailoring makes all the difference. I've observed something over the years that wealthy women have always understood. After 50, tailoring isn't a luxury, it's essential. As bodies naturally change with age, standard sizes simply don't fit the way they once did. The secret? Even modest clothing can look expensive when it fits perfectly. My wife's friend Margaret once showed me her closet full of simple, mid-priced garments that looked remarkably elegant. Her secret wasn't designer labels, it was her relationship with a skilled tailor who adjusted everything to fit her perfectly. Not every item deserves tailoring, though. The wealthy women I know invest in adjusting high-quality basics they'll wear repeatedly. A well-fitted blazer that skims, not pulls across the shoulders, trousers that don't bunch at the waist, and dresses that properly define their current waistline, not where it was 20 years ago. One perfectly tailored jacket makes a stronger statement than 5 ill-fitting expensive ones. The most transformative alterations are often the simplest. Taking in a waistline creates proportion, shortening sleeves prevents that overwhelmed look, and adjusting shoulder seams creates balance. My sister told me that simply having her pants hemmed to the perfect length instantly made her look 10 pounds lighter and years younger. Finding an affordable tailor isn't difficult when you know where to look. I always suggest checking at local dry cleaners. Many have skilled tailors on staff. Alterations at small, family-owned shops often cost half what department stores charge, with more personal attention. When you find someone good, you've struck gold. Tailoring also breathes new life into cherished pieces as your body changes. That favorite jacket that now pulls slightly? A skilled tailor can often release hidden fabric or adjust the fit. The dress my wife loved 5 years ago became her favorite again with strategic adjustments. When visiting a tailor, be specific about what feels uncomfortable. Wear the shoes you'll pair with the garment. Don't hesitate to say, "This pulls across my back," or "The waist gaps when I sit." A good tailor will watch how you move and suggest solutions. Remember, the elegant women I've known throughout my life aren't necessarily buying new wardrobes each season. They're maintaining perfectly fitted clothing that makes them look and feel confident. This might be the most accessible luxury secret of all. Has someone in your life ever had something tailored that transformed how they felt wearing it? I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments. Tip 5. Dressing in one color from head to toe. The second secret I've noticed among stylish women over 50 is their mastery of monochromatic dressing. My late mother used this technique brilliantly in her later years. Wearing one color from head to toe creates an unbroken vertical line that instantly makes you appear taller and slimmer. It's like visual magic that wealthy women have used for decades. What fascinates me is how this approach becomes even more effective after 50. When you reach this wonderful stage of life, creating a streamlined silhouette becomes more flattering than following trends designed for younger bodies. I've watched my sister transform her appearance simply by switching from contrasting separates to coordinated colors. For those embracing beautiful silver or gray hair, certain color families work exceptionally well. Rich navies, soft teals, burgundies, and warm taupes complement silver hair magnificently. I've been struck by how my wife's silver hair seems to glow when she wears these shades. The key is choosing colors that enhance your natural coloring rather than fighting against it. The secret to keeping monochromatic outfits from looking flat is mixing different shades and textures of the same color. My neighbor Elaine pairs a soft periwinkle sweater with deeper blue trousers and a navy jacket, all blue but dimensional and interesting. Try combining 3 shades of the same color, light, medium, and dark. This creates depth while maintaining the slimming effect. Texture is your best friend in monochromatic dressing. A smooth silk blouse with wool trousers and a textured jacket, all in the same color family, creates visual interest without breaking that elongating line. I've noticed how my cousin combines a cashmere sweater with velvet pants in the same deep green for an elegant yet comfortable look. You needn't buy an entirely new wardrobe to try this approach. Start by grouping clothes you already own by color family. You might discover you already have 3 or 4 blue pieces that work beautifully together. This technique actually simplifies getting dressed while making you look more put together. For accessories, the wealthy women I know choose pieces that complement rather than contrast with their outfits. A burgundy bag with a burgundy outfit looks far more sophisticated than a bright contrast. Consider tone-on-tone accessories or subtle metallics that enhance without competing. Have you ever tried dressing in one color from head to toe? I'd love to hear which color family works best for you in the comments below. Tip 4. Finding your perfect signature scent. The 4th secret I've noticed among elegant women over 50 is their commitment to a signature fragrance. My wife discovered this in her 50s. Our sense of smell and skin chemistry change as we mature, making this the perfect time to reconsider your fragrance choices. The perfumes you loved in your 30s might not suit you now, and that's perfectly fine. What impresses me most is how a distinctive scent becomes part of a woman's identity. My sister has worn the same subtle floral fragrance for years, and it's become so connected to her that when I encounter that scent anywhere, she immediately comes to mind. That's powerful personal branding without saying a word. When testing fragrances after 50, wealthy women follow a different approach. Rather than spraying on paper strips, they apply a small amount to their wrist, then wait a full hour before deciding. Mature skin develops fragrance differently, revealing the true notes that might be hidden initially. My friend Eleanor spent an afternoon at a perfume counter and left without buying anything. She returned the next day for the scent that had evolved most beautifully on her skin overnight. The application technique I've observed makes a significant difference too. The neck and wrists remain classic spots, but many women over 50 find that applying fragrance to their hair, just a light mist, or the inside of their elbows creates a subtle effect. I've noticed they generally avoid spraying directly on clothing, which can stain delicate fabrics. Seasonal adjustments become more important with age as well. Lighter, fresher scents with citrus or light floral notes work beautifully in summer, while warmer amber or vanilla-based fragrances feel comforting in winter. My cousin rotates between 2 signature scents seasonally, creating memorable associations with each. You needn't spend a fortune either. While some invest in luxury fragrances, others have found excellent alternatives at half the price. My neighbor discovered her signature scent at a local boutique for a fraction of department store prices. The elegant women I know care more about how the fragrance develops on their skin than the prestige of the brand. What fragrance has made you feel most confident? Or is finding your signature scent something you're still exploring? I'd be fascinated to hear your experiences in the comments. Tip 3. Investing in quality neutral basics. My 3rd observation about stylish women over 50 is their strategic investment in quality neutral basics. I've noticed this particularly with my sister-in-law, who completely transformed her wardrobe after turning 55. Rather than chasing trends, she focused on fewer, better pieces in neutral colors that form the foundation of her everyday style. The essential pieces worth investing in become clear when you watch how these women dress. A well-cut blazer, perfectly fitted trousers, a quality cardigan, a versatile dress, and a good white shirt appear consistently in their wardrobes. My wife taught me that these aren't just clothes. They're the canvas upon which personal style is built. How do you recognize quality without overpaying? I've learned from observing these women that it's about examining the details. Natural fabrics that breathe and drape well, finished seams that don't fray, buttons that are securely attached, and zippers that glide smoothly. The label matters far less than how the garment is constructed. My neighbor found her favorite cashmere sweater at a mid-price store. She recognized its quality immediately by how it felt in her hands. The most flattering neutrals for women over 50 tend to be softer rather than stark. Instead of harsh black, consider charcoal gray, navy, soft ivory, camel, or olive green. I've noticed how these colors harmonize beautifully with silver hair and mature skin tones. My cousin, who embraced her natural gray early, looks particularly elegant in soft navy and warm beige combinations. What impresses me most is how these basic pieces create multiple outfits effortlessly. My sister owns just 7 key neutral pieces, but combines them into more than 20 different outfits. This approach simplifies getting dressed while ensuring you always look put together, something particularly valuable for active women balancing multiple responsibilities. The colorful pieces you already own, those prints and brighter items you love, actually look more sophisticated paired with quality neutrals. I watched my wife extend the life of a beloved red dress by combining it with a new navy cardigan, creating an entirely different look. Care matters tremendously, too. The elegant women I know treat their quality pieces with respect. They follow care instructions meticulously, use wooden hangers, and address small repairs immediately. This attention extends the life of their investments significantly. What's your experience with quality basics? Have you found certain neutral pieces that work particularly well for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Tip 2. Makeup tricks that flatter mature skin. The second secret I've observed among elegant women over 50 is their approach to makeup. I'm certainly no expert in applying cosmetics, but I've watched my wife, sister, and close female friends discover that makeup techniques that worked in their 30s can actually add years to their face after 50. The stylish women I know have adapted their routines to enhance their features as they've changed. My wife made a remarkable discovery when she switched to cream-based products instead of powders. She explained that as skin matures, it becomes drier, and powder can settle into fine lines, actually highlighting what you're trying to minimize. I've noticed how much more natural and radiant her complexion looks since making this simple change. When it comes to foundation, less is definitely more after 50. My sister-in-law abandoned full-coverage foundation entirely, switching to a tinted moisturizer that evens her skin tone while letting her natural complexion shine through. "I'm not trying to look 30 again," she told me. "I just want to look like the best version of myself at this age." For eyes, I've noticed that many elegant women avoid dark, heavy shadows that can make hooded eyes appear smaller. Instead, they use soft, matte, neutral shades on the lid with a slightly deeper tone in the crease to create dimension. My cousin abandoned harsh eyeliner for a soft, smudged line that defines her eyes gently. Lips require special attention as they often become thinner with age. I've observed that a good lip pencil, slightly overlining the natural lip line, followed by a moisturizing lipstick or gloss in a flattering color, can restore fullness without looking artificial. My wife prefers rosier, softer shades that brighten her face rather than the deep berries she wore when younger. Another revelation. Many women I know have lightened their brow color as they've embraced gray hair. A slightly softer brow color looks more natural with silver hair than the dark pencil they may have used previously. Perhaps most importantly, these women have simplified their routines. My neighbor has her 5-minute everyday face down to a science: tinted moisturizer, cream blush, defined brows, mascara, and a moisturizing lip color. She looks polished and natural in minutes. What changes have you made to your makeup routine over the years? Have you discovered products that work particularly well for your mature skin? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. Tip 1. Simple grooming habits that signal luxury. The most important secret I've observed among stylish women over 50 is something often overlooked: impeccable grooming. My wife taught me years ago that before expensive clothes or jewelry, it's these consistent daily habits that truly signal refinement. I've watched how the most elegant women in my life prioritize simple grooming routines that require more discipline than money. Well-maintained hair makes perhaps the most significant impact. My sister, who decided to embrace her natural gray, schedules regular trims every 6 weeks without fail. For those who prefer to color their hair, I've noticed they never allow roots to grow beyond a ½ inch. They've found this maintenance rhythm prevents that obvious line of demarcation. Some friends have discovered simple touch-up products that extend time between salon visits without looking artificial. Nail care becomes increasingly important after 50. My wife explained that as nails naturally change with age, keeping them shaped, clean, and consistently groomed, even without polish, conveys attention to detail. The elegant women I know opt for shorter, well-maintained nails in neutral colors, rather than elaborate designs or extreme lengths that can look aging. Creating a realistic schedule seems key to maintaining these habits. My cousin keeps a simple beauty calendar marking when to schedule haircuts, basic facials, and other essential maintenance. She explained that consistency with basics trumps occasional elaborate treatments. Where should you save or splurge? From what I've observed, investing in a good haircut and color, if you choose to color, pays dividends, while many skincare steps can be handled affordably at home. My neighbor splurges on a quality facial twice a year, but maintains her skin daily with simple drugstore products recommended by her dermatologist. Hand care is an often overlooked detail that others notice immediately. My wife applies hand cream throughout the day, especially after washing, a habit so simple yet effective at maintaining youthful-looking hands. She taught me that hands often show age faster than faces, but respond well to consistent care. Most importantly, I've seen how these simple routines build confidence. My sister-in-law told me recently, "When I know I'm well-groomed, I never worry about running into someone unexpectedly. That confidence shows in how I carry myself." What simple grooming habit makes you feel most confident? Have you discovered time-saving routines that keep you looking your best? I'd love to hear your wisdom in the comments. These 6 secrets work together to create a remarkable transformation, not just in appearance, but in confidence. The wealthy women I've known understand that true style comes from these foundational principles, not endless shopping. Why not choose just one tip to implement this week? Perhaps the tailoring or signature scent resonated most with you. I'd genuinely love to know which you'll try first. Please share in the comments below. Next week, I'll be discussing timeless wardrobe investments that work specifically for women over 50. I've always believed that with age comes not just wisdom, but a special kind of beauty that deserves to be celebrated. If you found value in today's conversation, please subscribe and share with a friend who might appreciate these insights too.